Ladies and gentlemen, we have reached the end of Hack GU Volume 3. It is time to undertake the final quest. We are finally going to do the Forest of Pain. And... sorry, I had to stretch there, but... it's not going to be as slow as you would think. Because... well, let's go there first, and then I'll get into it, because there's a cutscene that plays at the beginning here. Okay, there's a vital vista here. That's interesting. I'm sure Chris will have something to say to me about this after he watches it, because I'm no good with these lore things. Like, I knew Sleipnir was from Norse mythology, but mythology is really lost on me. Okay.
The Forest of Pain! I'm getting excited already, Hiseo!
Why, because Taihaku was here before, Alcade? Come on.
The Forest of Pain. Well, it feels like it's been years since I was here. Let's go.
Okay, so just to sidebar here, so in Hack Roots, Hiseo entered the Forest of Pain event to look for anything to cure Shino, because this had happened right after she had been PK'd and put into a coma. Another user went into the Forest of Pain as well, and that was Taihaku. So, at the end of the forest was an event, and Taihaku did it correctly, and he gained the Magic Sword Maxwell, which, as you know, got corrupted earlier in Volume 3. And Hiseo was a bit of a dickbag. So, how do I describe this? He got leveled up to 133, but his Scathe powers, which had been acting up all throughout Roots at that point, were locked away. So he basically regressed, even as he became the feared PKK, the Terror of Death. And only during that fight with Azurkite, right at the beginning of Volume 1, and it also happens in Roots, but kind of different. But being data drained and sent back to level 1 reawakened Scathe. So there's some lore dump for you, but since going back to the Forest of Pain thing, since people were talking about it all over the community forum, like Alcade must have gotten wind that Taihaku went into the Forest of Pain as well, and she's like, oh, I better live up to this guy now. No, Alcade, just be true to yourself. Anyhow. Tabby isn't here. She said she would be at the beginning of the Forest of Pain, and she ain't here.
Where's Tabby? She told me in her message that she would be at the entrance. Wait a sec. Did she go in by herself?
What, you mean like you did? Yep. Okay, so about the Forest of Pain. So, there's an objective for every 5 blocks, and you get an item for it. Now, this expands immensely after floor 50, so I will be doing those, but the items you get before then, except for one, are really not that interesting, so I'm going to be skipping most of them. Okay, sorry, I'm just bringing something up. On my phone, no less, so nothing's happening on screen, but I'm just trying to figure out which block is the one that gives you the item. It is floors 436 to 39. Okay, so that's the one I want to do. Okay, so we're not doing that. We're skipping here. And we are going to speed straight through this. Well, unless trap rooms delay us, because they will do that. But, yep. Okay, and you always want to be going west. Is it just me, or does Shino's in-battle voice not match her actual voice in cutscenes? Like, my god. And yeah, this might be a longer video than usual, but I really want to get to floor 50 as quick as possible, so while it will take a while, it's kind of a while to get there. Nope, don't care. Alright, and by the way, it's a good idea to take Shino specifically for the Tabby event, because she interacts with Tabby, but I do need an attacker for the bosses.
You're open!
And the bosses aren't anything special. I don't know why Alcade...
This is a piece of cake.
I don't know why Alcade, like, cast a spell there. But yeah, again, at the end of every 5 floors, you have to fight a boss. I'm just going to speed ahead, not waste as little time as possible. Who cares about your skill triggers? And, of course, there has to be a trapdoor here. Also, to sidebar again, you'll notice that the monsters here are powered-up versions of the very ones you fought way back in Volume 1. And they only get progressively stronger as you go through the Forest of Pain. Which is kind of a nice detail. But they're really not that interesting. And no, it sounds like I'm making them out to be interesting, but they're really not. By the way, again, really? Sheesh. By the way, I kind of wanted to apologize for yesterday because I got unjustifiably angry. I know it didn't sound like it, but Decades Later was really beginning to get on my nerves. Not the game itself, but like how I was playing it. So I do love the game, but my playing style throughout these last few videos has been really bad, and I don't know why. Like, I've had to just save state
Didn't even break a sweat.
way too many times for me to be comfortable with. Like, for example, in Scarlet Forest there, like, I could not make a jump to save my life. And I don't even know why. Like, and it's just, I needed the save states so to have as a crutch. Like, so while it's good to have them, like, I at least want to, like, show that I have at least some skill and not need to rely on save states to get me through, like, the most basic of things. Like, sheesh. I guess that's my New Year's resolution for 2025. Like, get good. Oh yeah, happy 2025, everybody. Last night was pretty quiet. I don't usually party that much. Just, I like a quiet evening to myself, if that makes any sense. And yay, I chose the correct path. Look, I haven't had to use any fairies orbs. Alright, and now we have a different boss, the Forest King.
You're open!
Okay, who likes to put people to sleep?
Laser! Rick Newman! On his side! Rick Newman! Laser! Oh yeah, he's a
Easy, baby. Also, I did another thing that I'll show off maybe in the next video or the video after that, but I think it's a good finisher. Or actually, I could show it off during this video, because there's an event coming up where it would be really useful. But I don't know if being warped there cancels out your awakening. Yes, it's related to awakening. But, here. So, my Avatar Awakening has been completely maxed out, and there is an awesome cutscene for Draenheart, which I will show off at the appropriate moment. But yeah, I've been a busy boy. Everybody's affection is maxed out. All their skill levels are maxed out. Their equipment is maxed out. All of it. I have been very busy with this game. Now, I don't know if I'm necessarily going to be able to 100% it. But I would like to do that. Okay, Forest King again.
You're open!
Okay, I don't know what you did that for.
Oh. Come on! There's gotta be someone better!
I like how Alkaid immediately defeated the enemy before falling asleep. That was kind of a boss move from her. Yeah. I took Alkaid along here because she's reliable, and because Zephyr likes her. I don't think he gets enough Alkaid in his system. And you can quote me in that in the comments or on the... on the Net Slump server, was it? I keep forgetting. I mean, I call it a server, but it's literally just like me and 2-3 other people. Zaf, Molly, and MetaDDD, who really isn't active there at all. He just like he just hangs in the background. But he's way more active on the meta platforms. And by meta platforms, I mean Facebook. But hey, he do what he do. Speaking of MetaDDD, I'm kind of lamenting the fact that he's ill-equipped for LPs at the moment. He was just telling me about like stuff involving PSN network and Xbox stuff, making it. I think he said something about OBS not really working on his laptop that well. He can't record and do stuff at the same time. I don't want to go and check Messenger in the middle of the video, so. Okay. I hope he gets back to LPing soon. I miss his stuff. Especially his Pokemon and Mario 64 stuff, which I myself do. It's like we bounce off each other extremely well. Alright. So. Oh good, a traditional trap room. I heard Alcade cry out in pain. Must be rough. How did I dodge that? Alright, so block 28 and we're 16 minutes in. But I did waste a lot of time at the beginning with exposition, so... There we go. There. Just in case. Lizard assassins. Okay, so I just zipped around like he was on Tony Hawk's Pro Skater. Okay, so we've made it to block 30, and as you're about to see, there's a warp point here. So we're going to switch to Other Self and Shadow. Why is that? Well, we're about to fight the first boss of the Forest of Pain. The first real boss.
Is this Indiglut Lou?
Yeah, the very same inverted one from the end of Volume 1. It's these bozos again. Oh no, it's him. Oh, okay, and this time the idiots wisely run away. Okay, he may seem imposing, but he's kind of pathetic. Like, look how much damage I'm doing to him. Boom. That was it.
Come on, there's gotta be someone better.
I agree, Alcade. Also, we got the pure medallion. Oh, I thought his hand was gonna like smash into Haseo there for a moment. Also, he had a broken spine. Damn, must be rough. Okay, whatever you say, buddies. Okay, so that was Dark Lord's Shade, and cool. So falls the first boss, and he was a complete fucking joke, which I'm actually gonna save here. Alright, so 20 more levels until we get to Tabby. Alright. So these are not the series of blocks that I need to get the item that I want. Thanks, Shino. Oh, great. I thought things were going too smoothly for my liking. Smoothly for my liking. That would imply that those frustration periods and decades later, caused by my own incompetence, were of some form of enjoyment to me. I must be a masochist. What do you think, Haseo? Haseo doesn't care. I think he might care now with all these freaking trap rooms appearing. Jeez. Both kinds now. The traditional ones and these that force you to spend chim to get out and delay you. Alright. We're getting there. We're just speeding on by. Speaking of which, I've been watching a lot of Sonic the Hedgehog stuff on YouTube. Oh. And I think he would be irritated at stuff like this, too. I did see Sonic Movie 3. It was very, very, very good. I kind of squeed at the mid-credits scene. Oh, speaking of squeeing, you're gonna be doing a lot of that, aren't you? Because, like, you're an owl. Oh, I was actually trying to time when the owl would come down. How is Arcade doing that much damage with lasers? She's not supposed to have good magical attack. Here. Oh, I might as well use a Rengeki. Also, yeah, entering the inverted Indiglet lug did drain my awakening bar. Bye-bye. Thank you. Okay. Woohoo. Alright. I'm gonna save again because I believe... Yeah. Okay. This here is the floor where I need to... So I'm actually gonna have to get into a lot of battles here.
You're open!
So, one, I need to perform 15 skill triggers, right? That's 2. And they can even be in the same battle. You're not constricted to that. Thank you, Alcade. That's fine. Okay, so that's 3.
This is a piece of cake.
So yeah, I'm going to be wasting a little bit of time here because I need to do the skill triggers for the thing.
I'll crush you.
Crushes you. Oh, I'm actually hitting the other guy by accident. I like how they have stars for eyes. It's kind of funny. Alright, this should be skill trigger number 6.
This is a piece of cake.
Oh, whatever. You know, I should be just, like, still going on the same path and fighting enemies along the way. There. I don't want to die. Oh, kid, you're mean. There. Oh. That's stupid. It followed me while I was... It followed me while I was freaking doing an art. So this should be number 11. Okay. Will Alcade, Yep.
I didn't even break a sweat.
Oh, Alcade, why you do this? You silly woman, you. You silly, silly woman.
Yeah, looks like
Okay, I don't know why I tried to scan for anomalous data there. Okay. I don't. Also, he shouts melee while doing the art justice. There's a hilarious parallel here in the game Soul Calibur 5, where Yuri Lowenthal plays a different character, and he actually does yell justice. So why he couldn't do that here baffles me. I need one more skill, but I'll use skills in this battle anyway. Because just to get this over quicker. I feel filthy for bringing up Soul Calibur 5 again, but hey, it did have its good moments, few and bit far between as they were. It still had Tira in them. So, anything with my favorite Soul Calibur character always instantly gets a plus. Why was it poison? Is that the effect of Alcade's weapon?
I didn't even break a sweat.
Alright, I think we're done with. Also, I think... Aha! You can actually check the status of it. Wrathbringer, yeah, okay, Alcade has poison blades. That's pretty cool. Alright, and now we run to the end of, now we run. We don't have to fight anything, except the bosses. Oh great, it's one of these again. Yeah. I noticed that my microphone was peaking a lot during the previous video. Like, I know I have a dynamic microphone. But sometimes I can get a little too close to the microphone, so apologies if I suddenly peak and the audio sounds awful. It's just like I'm trying really hard to get like decent audio. So here's the bonus. You get a Fairy Queen Orb. The difference between it and a regular Fairy's Orb is it has infinite uses. Yeah. Although I don't know what you'd use it for anymore after this. Yeah, no. Thank you. Yeah. 2-2, pal. Yeah, screw it. So the bosses are taking a little bit longer to get rid of. Oh, yeah, I just peeked again there. God damn it. There we go. Yeah. If it wasn't for Alcade being here, these bosses would take so much longer. Alright. Definitely want to save after getting the Fairy's Queen Orb, because yes, even if you haven't actually completed the Books of 1000 yet, or at least book 4, I think it is, that does count towards it, so you want to do that. And I would use the Fairy's Queen Orb here, but I can kind of guess well enough where the paths are, so like I don't need to waste time pausing the menu and selecting the item and using it when I could easily tell where the path is. Kind of like the optimization Scott's Thoughts is doing in his Pokemon runs. Gotta love that guy. He's actually doing Heart Gold now, and it's been so entertaining to watch him these past couple of years. I could never do solo challenges. I don't think I have the patience for that kind of stuff. Like, I could train myself to have that kind of a patience, but yeah. I'm usually the guy that just jumps the gun and is like, eh. Plus I have a pretty psychotic itinerary. Like, it's just all over the place. It is completely unstable. So it's not like... I'm surprised I'm actually being able to get videos out almost every morning. Like, I know yesterday was really late, and I had to upload it, like, during the early evening, but... Oh yeah, that's a perfect moment to segue into the fact that... This computer is really starting to fail me. So, a fun fact about yesterday's video, because the Scarlet Forest music was copyrighted, I had to do some sort of dumb audio edit for the interim, but I wanted to do like the dumb. You know, remember the G major videos, like where you just like you'd have the original audio track, but then you'd have like different versions of the audio track which were pitched up and down several different octaves. So it would just come out as like this really scary version. So I wanted to do that. I had like 10, 11 versions of that same track. But when it got to that point in the video to render it, my video editor just decided to conk out on me. And that's completely understandable because my rig is over 8 years old at this point. Okay, so yeah, it's quicker to just kill him now and not get the Ringeki.
I didn't even break a sweat.
Good for you, Haseo. Alright. But yeah, it crapped out. It got stuck at 14%, and then the timers went down, but it wouldn't move. So, like, I don't mind doing video editing just to make things look like look nicer and sometimes funnier, but I have to be really careful with what I edit, otherwise my computer will just like take a shit and die. Thanks, Shino. Oh, great. Yeah, again, it's been 8 years. It's been 8 years old, and like, thanks, Shino. I get it. I got it back in like just before 2017 hit, so it's been reliable since then. I haven't had any major problems with it, but it is definitely getting slower. It's like to actually access stuff takes a while now, so I have to give this buddy its time. And it's like I did some research yesterday and the day before about computers. There's certain like PCs, and it's like, okay, so I'm gonna wait a second because I know Tabby is there, but let me segue it into my computer research. So I found a computer that is like way better than this one, and it was a good price too, but the problem is I'm kind of penny pinching right now because, well, it's 2025 now, and it's been forecasted that the economy is like not going to be that great, so I need to save what I can. And that's why it really hurts, because when you see as good of a deal as I did see, then it's like, I really don't want to pass up on this because I'm never going to see a deal like this again. And it's like, but hey, gotta save money. But I'll squeeze what I can out of this poor thing, and then like obviously I still want to keep doing my YouTube stuff. It's a great hobby, and you guys all make it worth it. So here we go. Here's the Tabby cutscene. There she is. Did she fall asleep here?
Tabby!
Wake her up.
Tabby? She's asleep. First she calls me up, then she's not where she said she'd be, and now she's lying here fast asleep in the middle of a place like this.
Earth to Tabby. I love that pose.
Hey!
You came!
Get off me!
Typical Haseo. Yep, Shino's here too. That's why I brought her.
Long time no see, Tabby. Tabby? Chino! I'm so happy you're okay! I'm sorry I worried you so much. It feels like we're back in the Twilight Brigade, waiting for our next adventure. If only Ovan and Teacher were here.
You might wonder who Teacher is. Yeah, it's that guy on the far right.
Tabby. Ovan is...
I know. Shino sent me an email about it. Ovan never talked to anyone about how he felt. He just carried everything inside of himself. Although, I'm not sure I would have been able to help, even if he had talked to me.
Yeah, that sounds like the Tabby from Roots.
But I might have been able to help. Instead, he just disappeared. Maybe that's why... Huh? Because he had you and Haseo around to shield him, Ovan could concentrate on keeping a very low profile. Shino. It's all well and good, but that still doesn't make me feel very happy. I feel so left out. You know, I stopped playing the world so I could study to be a nurse, remember? I guess I got into it for Shino at first, but it seems like it really suits me. It's fun to be able to do something for someone else. That's why I think I can try so hard. Like you, Haseo. This is the last day I'll be coming to the world.
Blatant lie.
That's all I wanted to say.
Right.
Well, I'm logging off.
Okay, see ya.
You're going already?
I have a test the day after tomorrow. What can I do? I'm happy that I got to meet the two of you.
Hey, Tabby.
Yeah?
Oh, well... Becoming a nurse is, pretty hard, right? Are you sure you can keep up? With the studies and all? What?
Well, Haseo, it looks like you're perplexed at your thoughtfulness. And surprised that it feels nice at the same time. Am I right?
Excuse me?
What do you mean?
Wow, me and Haseo both did a double take at that.
I'll email you later. Bye-bye.
Bye, Tabby. That was odd.
Good for her. She really found something she wants to do.
Shino, anything do you have to add to
Better
this?
keep moving.
Oh, okay, where have you been, Alkid? Jeez. Okay, so we have new mail, but we still have a boss to fight. So, okay.
Armor break!
You know what?
Armor break! Armor break!
I'm surprised I'm doing so little to this guy, but yeah. Alright. So how did you all like Tabby? Oopsie daisy. I just knocked my freaking microphone almost over. I really don't know why you're still casting spells, Alkid. Okay. I'll get this thing down to like 500 HP or something, and then... Alright, we're going to watch this now. Okay, so let's see the Drain Hardem animation. Dude, he freaking double axe handled a data drain. That's such a cool animation. I love it so much.
Oh, yeah.
Oh wow, also I could have done that much earlier. Alright. So yeah. This is why we stop at 50, because we can warp directly to 51. Or, sorry, you can warp directly to 50, but... you cannot warp to any floor after that. So we're going to quickly exit the Forest of Pain. And we're going to log out. Why are we logging out? Because we have a mail. Who sent us the mail? I think you have a good idea. Tabby. Yep, so there's our final party member. Although the fact that we get her this late into the game is like, dude, come on. Also, she's at the bare minimum affection, so I'll off-screen and get her to max like everybody else. But yeah, that'll do it for today's episode of Hack GU Last Recode. I will see you guys later. Take care.